Alright, we're recording.
Yep.
Alright.
I have a little cold on my mouth, nose, I'm sorry.
Alright. So I went ahead and put that tire on. I want to know, what do you know about peer pressure?
Spit.
Peer pressure. What do you know about peer pressure?
Nothing, because I'm stupid.
No, you're not stupid.
Sight.
You're smart. Smarter than me.
That's right, kids. Don't be an adult.
You know, I'm not talking about pure pressure like the saw claw on your head. Saw claw. That's pure pressure. Pure with P-U-R-E. I'm talking about pure. P-E-E-R.
I know.
Now look it up on Wikipedia. You know what Wikipedia is? This says this about it. Peer pressure is the direct influence on people by peers. That means like friends and like family and such. Individuals who get encouraged to follow their peers by changing their attitudes, values, or behaviors to conform to those of those influence or individual. You know what that means?
No.
It means you change your whole personality just to make somebody happy. You know, if somebody says, you know, if you go ahead and pour out these Legos, that'd be savage points. You get 5,000 savage points. That's like a peer pressure. It's like a dare, and you want to make them happy, so you do it. You just kind of like, because you want to be accepted. Everybody wants to be accepted and loved and liked, and you feel that if you don't do it, they may not like you. So it's something like a peer pressure. That's peer pressure. Somebody kind of like forcing you to do something that you really wouldn't do yourself. You get outside your character and you do something bad. That's peer pressure. Now check this out. Suppose one of your friends says, "Hey, I got some vodka right here, man." You're not 21 years old. I got some vodka right here, man. If you drink it, man, you be savage, man. What would you say?
No.
How about, dude, I got a cigarette, man. How about a cigarette? What would you say?
No.
That's right.
Not that many bad stuff like drunk things and bad things. I mean, pouring out Legos, I mean, it's not going to hurt me. Something that's not going to like hurt me, like kill me.
You're right. There's harmless peer pressure and there's harmful peer pressure. Oh. Would you stop? I need you to pay attention. So, say that. Give me a scene of what would be a good
Peer pressure?
Yeah, pressure. So that way you can understand. That way I know that you understand what peer pressure is.
Like someone like my friend BJ, like he says like, hey, if you did this, you would be savage, like super savage.
Right.
And then I really want to be savage, so I do it. So yeah, that's peer pressure.
Yeah, that's peer pressure. I need you to understand that because that's gonna happen to you all your life. If you don't understand it, you're gonna be somebody's Logan, please, mate. You're gonna be somebody's fool, and you're gonna be getting in a lot of trouble, and you're gonna go the wrong way in life. So I need you to understand that. That's what's been on my mind lately. I need to teach you this.
I know I'm trying to do my best, but if I don't want to lose my friends.
No, see, that's why I need to have this conversation with you. If they're really your friends or truly your friends, they will respect that you say no. And if they don't respect of your answer, then they're not your real friends. What they is, they're just trying to make fun of you. They're just trying to make you a fool. Maybe they're too scared to do it themselves, so they think that they could go ahead and have you do it.
Hey, you just put that on my can.
Oh, maybe alright. So what it is, when you're having friends, you gotta make sure you have a backbone to say no. You gotta be brave to say no. You understand me? Somebody's offering you drugs, somebody's offering you cigarettes, somebody's offering you alcohol. You gotta learn to say no, because those are bad things for you, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Bruce Lee has a saying. His saying was, you gotta be like water. Water could flow, and water could crash. There's some. What does that tell you?
Oh, also water can destroy.
That's what it means. It could crash. Yeah, it could destroy. Now, when it crashes, I'm like, what does that mean to you? I'm like, when you hear that, what do you think about? I'm like, what does that tell you in your mind?
No.
I'm like, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Think about what it means. Some people talk like that. It's called like philosophy. And what it does, it gets your brain to thinking.
Is it fine if I go sit in the sunlight because I'm getting cold?
No, Logan, Michael, I need you to talk to me.
Please, I'm getting really cold.
Okay, well, sit over there then, but I need you to think about water flowing and water crashing. Give me some examples. I just want you to think about it for a minute. Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm getting tired.
I know you're getting tired, but I need to have this talk with you. And I'm getting distracted over here. Let me take.
When the water crashes,
Water can flow and water can crash.
water can do anything.
Water can do anything? That's good. That's good.
It can crash down a whole building. It can pick off a roof.
Yeah.
Yes, it can destroy. It can rebuild too.
Now, how can you relate that to a friendship? How can you take those words and put it into a friendship situation?
When they destroy, they're bad friends, right?
Uh-huh.
And if they're good, then they rebuild.
If they're good, if they're flowing, that means they're
Rebuilding.
rebuilding what?
Friendship.
All right, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. Now, what it means to me in a friendship situation is sometimes you go with the flow. It's like sometimes you don't think it's harmful. Just like you spilling out your Legos. It's peer pressure, but like you said earlier, it wasn't harmful peer pressure. Now, that's going with the flow. And then, to me, like in a friendship or situation, I'm thinking water could crash by you saying, no, I'm not going to do that, because you got to think of the consequences. Daddy and mommy could get mad. They could ground you. That's when you say no. That's when you're crashing and saying no. That's what I kind of think about when I think of friendship with Bruce Lee's saying. Let me see here. Let me think. Logan, I need you to stop spitting. That's disgusting.
My dad, my friends got me to do it.
You see? Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Did they make you? Did they make you do it? Did they say, hey, if you do that, you'll be cool?
Well, not BJ and all. Just the people like basketball place. They kept spitting, You got me to spit.
This thing's all twisted up. I'm thinking about this. You know, Daddy grew up with a bunch of Hispanics, right?
Yeah.
They're like really good friends. But Daddy and your brother and my brothers, Tony and Stephen, Floyd, we were different. We're white kids in a Hispanic neighborhood.
What's a Spanish neighborhood?
Hispanic. That means like Spanish, Puerto Rican. So we did a lot of things. We did a lot of things just so we could be accepted, to be liked. So we were peer pressured a lot. And that's how Daddy knows all about peer pressure. And we just did it because we're different and we wanted to be liked, we wanted to be accepted. But thing is, we used to get in a lot of trouble too. But you know, after a while, we learned to say no, to get a backbone, and say no. I'm not doing that. You know, back off, back off. But
I do want to help my friend get his 3DS back.
what's wrong with this 3DS?
It doesn't work anymore.
What happened to it?
I don't know. It says he can't play any game. Like if he puts it in, he doesn't read it at all.
Is this your way of saying you can save 15% on car insurance? This is the Geico commercial thing. You know, if you don't want to talk about it, you just change the subject. Is that what that is?
Pretty much.
Say, Dad, you know you can save 15% on car insurance. Another thing too, Logan, you gotta learn to pick your friends. You gotta learn to pick good friends. Okay?